Hey, so my name's Hayden, and I have a comment question of the day for y'all bitches. Okay, so here it goes. You ready for this? All right. So, what is your favorite red-colored Pokemon? It's kind of a bizarre question, but you know what? Fuck you. I like it. Okay, so I like Parasect because he's awesome and he's just a big mushroom, and quite frankly, you get a Pokemon that's a big mushroom, you can't really go wrong. I'm using that fucker till there ain't no tomorrow, basically. But yeah, so I have this battle against this one dude, and it's a rain dance game. I'm using the same team it was last time. He was leading off with his little cotton guy, and I go for the encore, predicting him to go for the substitute. He did go for the substitute, and now he's into Latias, and we're pretty much caught up now. So I go into my little blue fish dude, and I'm thinking, I don't really have much to lose. I figure I could go in here, predict a switch, get a toxic, and no, it doesn't really work to my advantage there. He goes for the Draco Meteor, smacks me right in the tail fin. I'm like, ah! Oh, God, that hurts so bad. And, yeah, so I predict a switch, go for the Thunder, and doesn't really work out because he didn't switch out, and I was like, WTF is this? You were supposed to switch out on that one, but he didn't. And, he gets a rest up, which is just like, fuck me in the balls hard, because now he loses his Toxic, he is at full health. I just go for the Surf to... I figured I could just stay in, and Toxic would eventually whittle him down to death. But of course, this asshole has rest, so I'm not in very good of a position here. And he switches into Frosty Pixie, as I also switch into Mount Moon, which is Parasect, and I'm like, yes, I'm about to kick some Celebi ass up in here. So I go for the Spore, kind of predicting a switch, because who the hell stays in on a Parasect when I've got the grass, or I've got the bug type move, and that would kill him in one hit regardless, but now he switches out, goes into his fuck yeah V2, and I just go for the X Scissor, which was aimed at the Celebi, but since she brings this guy in like a little bitch, he takes it. So since I'm in the rain, I get my Dry Skin, which is the perfect setup for this dude, because after my Life Orb damage, I get the Dry Skin stuff, and then I get all the damage back from the Life Orb, and then it's just fantastic. It is just a great time. Use a Parasect, guarantee you're gonna have a great time. Yeah, so I go for the X Scissor now, as he continues to sleep like a little puss, and he is dead. So Mount Moon successfully took care of a Latias. I'm like on drugs or something. Just kidding. But yeah, okay, so he goes into Yes Mate, which is a Gliscor. He goes for the taunt, and I try to go for the counter, because I was thinking maybe he would go for the Earthquake or something just to try to kill me off. Counter would have been epic, and it would have done a lot of damage to him, but he does not do that. I stay in, go for the counter again, because I was hoping maybe this time he would. I would probably die to it, but I figure Mount Moon doesn't really have much left to do, because I've got other stuff that can take care of Celebi. So he now goes for the Earthquake, that kills me, and I'm going to switch into Narwhal, which is just like, the rape is about to start. Yeah, I go for the Waterfall, which does reasonable damage to Gliscor, as he goes for the Toxic, which I am just like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Because he could have gone for the Taunt, and probably that would have been a way better play, but he goes for the Toxic, and that doesn't really do much to me, rather than hurt me a little bit, but as you'll see, I'm fast as fuck anyways. So I set up a Sword Stance now on the switch because I knew he was going to switch out. So I'm at +2 attack now. I have a priority move, and I also have the Mega Horn. So he brings in Celebi. I'm like, yes, I wanted you to do that, predicting my Waterfall. Go for the Mega Horn right on your fucking bug face, and guess what? He is dead. Well, actually, wait, no, he's not even Celebi's not even a bug. He's like grass type. He looks like he would have bug eyes to me, okay? Yeah, so Mega Horn, he just probably feels like shit right now because his Celebi just got his one thing that would have been able to take care of my Samurott just kind of died. So I just go for the Aqua Jet as he brings in a Red Bull. Apparently a +2 Aqua Jet from a stab in the rain. Narwhal doesn't kill it, but not too big of a deal. I'm not worried about it. And he takes me out with a Rock Climb after the Toxic. So now I'm thinking, all right. I've got the situation under control, guys. I go into Bubblegum, and he goes for the Rock Climb, which I'm thinking, all right, I can take that. So I'm sitting here with my little DS. I'm like, yeah, I'm having a great time playing Pokemon and all, So I go for the Scald, and it takes care of his Tauros. It's a damn good thing I took care of that there, because it would have been able to like sweep my team. and stuff. So I stay in on Politoed as he brings in his stupid fucking little cotton dude, and he encores me into Scald, which I tried to Ice Beam, which would have killed him probably, and Scald, I don't get the burn, which is just like, thank you, Pokemon, for being a complete asshole to me all the time. And now I switch into my Volcano guy, because I'm thinking, alright, I can bring in this dude, go for the Fire Blast or something that might do some reasonable damage, but as you probably have guessed, it doesn't really work out like that. He gets the Leech Seed up, and I'm going to take this opportunity to say, these cotton things, these stupid cotton things are so retarded, I hate them. They have the ability to where whenever they're using a move that isn't like physical damage, it always goes first. So it's like, even if you have something fast as fuck, you're not going to be able to get past this dude. And it's an awful time. It's just the biggest, most annoying thing ever. So he encores me into my Focus Blast, which is kind of bad because I'm thinking that it's not going to do very much damage, and that is a tongue twister. But yeah, it doesn't do very much, and I'm encored into it. I figured, God, I'm bound to miss soon, and plus this Leech Seed, after Leech Seed and Leftovers, he's just getting all the damage back. So I'm going to switch into Ekans here. I'm going to try to get a Poison Jab up. But, of course, he goes for the Substitute, which is just awful. Oh, God, it would make this battle way easier if this fucking stupid thing was in here. But, of course it is. And he gets up a Cotton Guard, which raises his defense by +2. And I'm like, by God, what am I supposed to do now? I'm in a tough position here. I went for the Rock Slide. I don't know why I did that. I knew he had a Heatran, so I didn't want to go for the Poison Jab too early, but it happens that I'm stuck in a Rock Slide now, so I have to switch my fat ass back out, go into Bubblegum. Now I'm going to continue to try to get some Ice Beams up, but now he switches into Diablos, which is the Heatran. He was trying to get a free switch into Heatran because he knows I'm a Rain Dance team, and he knows he's not going to do too much. So I take the Hidden Power like a monster, and I go for the Scald, which is going to be able to one-hit KO, I think. In the rain, Scald plus Politoed is just overkill, man, overkill. So, Politoed lives that reasonably, and I get some I get some leftovers. As he brings in Yes Mate, gonna go for the Toxic, which isn't too big of a deal, because I'm just gonna go for the Scald and take him out. And that only leaves him with one more Pokemon, which is his stupid little Cotton Ball thing, his little Q-tip guy. And I have one option here. I'm thinking since I'm stuck on Scald, he's probably going to come in here, go for the Encore. I'm going to be stuck on Scald, and it's not going to be very effective. So here's what I'm thinking. I switch into Ekans, but he goes for the damn Leech Seed. So if I would have went for the Ice Beam that turn, would have been game over. But of course not. Now I'm in here on Ekans. He's just going to continue going for Substitute. I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. He's going to go for Substitute. I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. He's going to go for Substitute. I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. He's going to go for Cotton Guard. I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. Then he's going to go for Cotton Guard. I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. Then he's going to go for Substitute. Then I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. And then he's going to go for Cotton Guard. And then I'm going to Poison Jab him in the face. And then I get a critical hit. And I win. So, God, that was just awful. There was a pretty clean game besides this stupid Cotton guy, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, click thumbs up on this video. I'm aiming for 1,600 likes on this video, which is probably a pretty high number. So if you can get me 1,600 likes, I will probably shit on myself.